What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Training Point market, where it's at, and where I think it's going to be over the next couple days. So some somewhat big news. They did announce that a special stream is coming on Sunday, which is a little bit different. And that normally means new content, and usually big content is coming the following day. I think most of the community would agree that it's likely going to be a Team of the Year promo. I'll be giving you guys my guesses and predictions on who gets Team of the Year cards probably tomorrow. And the reason that I'm holding off, because I see a lot of other people doing it, the reason I'm holding off is because also tomorrow being Thursday and Friday, we're supposed to be getting brand new limited cards. And I think they're going to be based on playoff performances. And I don't know if it's going to be from this year, like this past weekend's games, or it's just going to kind of be like primetime performers, but instead it'll be playoff performers. I think it's going to be the latter. So guys like Jalen Ramsey, who everybody thinks and probably is hoping gets a Team of the Year card, even though he had a pretty subpar year, could end up getting one of those, because I think he had a decent playoff game last year. And, you know, they hinted on the stream today that a card that a lot of people, a lot of the community was asking for is going to be one of those cards tomorrow. So I'm guessing we're going to see Ramsey tomorrow. I just want to hold off on my Team of the Year predictions until we see at least tomorrow's cards, maybe even Friday's, to give you the most accurate ones, because we got to eliminate all the guys who got cards over the last couple of weeks or so. But the bulk of today's video is to talk about Training Point. So I finally updated and made the Training Point spreadsheet. We changed it from just the snow over to Training Point values. The link will be down below in the description, but here it is. So we're really just ranging everything from 87 overall to about 96 overall, and this will, I'll try to update as much as I can. I wouldn't expect it to be updated every day, but the link will be down below in the description, and this is probably what we'll use for the rest of the year. So just looking at it, really the cheapest and best values right now for training are going to be coming from 87 overalls, which I'm going to tell you guys why I think that is the best currently. And then if you want to buy in bulk, or if you got a little bit of more coin to spend, we got 95 overall and 96 overall. So 96s are 31.11 coins for Training Point, 95s are 32.31 coins for Training Point, and then the 87s are 33.55 coins for Training Point. So 87s really cater to you that don't have a ton of coin to spend, and maybe want to quickly, put a chemistry ability on one of your players. That's what I've been doing. You get 775 coins. 775 training points for those. Now, values are up a little bit from when Zero Chill was going on, and I think the market itself has just been up for the last couple days for one of two reasons. Number one is they had the mistake, that they made with solo battles, and because of that, they changed solo battle rewards, and a lot of people basically got 400k for free on Monday. So when you put that many coins in circulation in the market, one might think that prices are going to go down because of that, but it's the exact opposite. Everybody has more coins to spend, which means they're buying more things, which means less things are going to be on the auction house, and when there's less things on the auction house, people can start to kind of raise prices and set new lows. And I think that's what's been happening. That mixed with no really new content on Monday. Yesterday being Tuesday, we got 491 overall cards that nobody really cared about, and today we got nothing again. I think we see between Team of the Year possibly Monday, and then limited cards on Thursday and Friday, and Legends on Saturday. I think we'll see the market start to go back down, so that's where you want to pay attention to these. But this is pre-market crash. I think market crash starts tomorrow. Remember, monthly rewards for Weekend League come out tomorrow as well. That will always play a factor in the cost of things going down. Now, I always in these videos sort by offense and defense, but I strongly recommend to find the best rates to maybe sort by position, and in the 87's case, sort by program, because there's a lot of playoff cards out there right now. Though they're not the cheapest, people are undercutting each other, and 87 seem to be kind of the beneficiary of that. That's why I say 87s right now, in my opinion, are probably going to be the best. Now, you cannot edit this spreadsheet that's on there. I'll show it to you one more time here. But with the 87s, I would say the average cost that you're finding them for is about 26k. And with that, if you want to calculate the coins for training points, I would shoot for anything 34 and under, and all you have to do if you're new to MUT or if you don't know is you're going to take the cost of the card. So let's go ahead and update this one more time and see if any cheaper ones pull up. But we would take the cost of the card, which is about 26,450, and then we're going to divide it by the number of training points we get for an 87, 775. And that's going to equal 34.12. So that's, you know, I said 34 or under. If you're slightly over 34, that's okay. But I think if you're patient enough and you're just looking for training and you don't have a ton of coin, just kind of sit in this filter. NFL playoffs 86 to 87, and you can even kind of sort by offense and defense to filter it down just a little more. But I think if you do all players, you're still going to get the top. I don't think there's 100 cards out there. I could be wrong, and it sounds like maybe I am, but that's what I would do. Just go offense, defense. I would, if you really want a penny pinch, I would shoot for 25K and under. I think you can do that. I've seen a lot of these cards for about 25K come up, so that's what I'd recommend for the 87s. We'll go back to all players, see if anything's cheaper. So this Pierre Desir is kind of still sitting there as the one and only option. So once we get past the 87s, yes, some of the playoff cards are going to factor in, but for the most part, you want to do a global search for those. So 88s, we're shooting for about 38K, 45K right here when we're sorting by all players. And, you know, I did this around 2:55 Eastern time. It's now 2 hours later, so the numbers are going to fluctuate a little bit. Typically, they're cheaper at night than they are in the day, so you might even see these numbers kind of change back and forth. I'm not going to go through each and every single overall and value. Now that I have the spreadsheet, in the past, I've done videos where I just go over every single one. Now I got the numbers there on for you, but I'll read them off one more time. So for 88, you want to go for about 38K. 89's about 55K, 90's 85K, 91's 110,000, 92's 160,000, 93's 220,000, 94 315,000, and then let's go over to 95s because these are going to be the best if you're buying in bulk. If you got some cards you want to upgrade, I know like Von Miller tomorrow is going to become available for upgrade, so you might be trying to stock up some training points for that. 95s, I think we're still seeing, because of the snow market and just snow cards in general, I'm thinking that 95s are still down because of that. And if you hung on to those cards, you definitely can make some bank. But 95s, we're shooting for about 410K. You see, we got a Tom Brady here for we'll just say 19. And then if we go down to defense, I think you're going to see 95s. You want to shoot for some Gronks too, because Gronk, remember, was one of the snow cards that a lot of people had, and a lot of people were kind of undercutting each other. Those are starting to climb back up. Also 95s, were, remember these gauntlet cards, these were the real reason that snow started going down in price. Those have seemed to settle, and this is kind of the norm. Like 33, 34, 35 coins per training point, that was a bargain about, you know, a month ago, we'll say. It feels like everything's the norm. Like anything over 35 coins per training point, you're spending way too much on it. So 95 overalls, 420K, but I think if you're patient enough with those, you can find them for probably cheaper. Wow, like here's a Gronk for 399K. This would be an instant buy if I was really shooting for training. So we'll take 399, 250, and we're going to divide that by, once again, 95s give us 13,000 training points. That's 30.71, so that's really, really good. That's kind of value that we saw last week when these cards, I'd say 2 weeks ago, these cards all hit the market. And then last, 96, infamous Ed Reed. He's still, I mean, he's gone up in price, but he's still pretty cheap. When you convert the coins for training, again, 96s, we want to go for about 560K. That's going to give us 31.11 coins per training point, and I'm confident you can probably find Ed Reed for about 550K or under if you're just patient enough. We do have 97s on the market, and 97s is a new one. It's going to give you 26,000 training points for quick selling them, but we only have 2 97s on the market. That will all change when Team of the Week comes out, and right now 97s are in the millions, so I put it on the spreadsheet, but it's just absolutely not worth it. Team of the Weeks, our team of the years, and I'm sorry if I've been saying team of the week at any point in this video. Team of the years, I think a lot of people are guessing 97 overalls. I think they're going to be more so 95 and 96. We might see like 1 or 2 cards 97s, but I think for the most part the 97s are going to be like Super Bowl cards, NFL honors, maybe Pro Bowl, things after the season. So I wouldn't assume that team of the years are going to be 97 overall, but if they are, I mean, for a good training point value on a 97 overall, we're probably shooting at like 700. Let's see here, about 775 or so for a 97 overall. So that could really keep the price up. If you see, we updated the spreadsheet there and just put 775,000 coins for a 97 overall would keep it at 29.81. So that's why I don't think we're going to see team of the years at 97s, because I don't think team of the years are going to be that expensive. Historically, they're kind of anywhere from like 400 to 600k, and I think that kind of falls in the 95, 96 market. Just my guess. Who knows? We'll see. We'll definitely be covering that once that information comes out. And we'll be back with some videos tomorrow. Don't know what yet. Possibly Team of the Year predictions. And we might have some different gameplays. I want to show off some of the new cards on my team. We hit a 96 overall yesterday, so we're doing good here. And a little over 5.5 million. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.